Hello, it's a Mighty Marvel Show, and I'm Paul. And we're a couple of weeks into 2023, just dropping in with a little video here. And I've spent the first couple of weeks of this new year not worrying about new toys, not chasing and placing loads of pre orders. I've just been enjoying the toys I've got, spending a lot more time actually getting some sets out, setting out some dioramas, getting some figures out, doing some posing, doing some photographs, and just been really enjoying loving the figures that I've already got. And I talked about that in a couple of other videos about wanting to do that and enjoying it again. And that's what I went up to. So I thought, shall I do a little bit of a self-indulgent video and just put together some of the photographs that I've taken on my Marvel Legends. Now, I do not, under any circumstances, profess to be any good at them at all. There are some unbelievable creators. You can see them on Insta and Facebook and YouTube and all these platforms. There are some amazing creators out there that have incredible set pieces, fantastic ideas in their mind, and they can pose their figures really, really well. And I think I'll get a bit better at it, but I'm not great. And as an example, here is the first ever picture I took when I started posing around and playing with my Marvel Legends a couple of years ago now. And this is Electro in prison. And that grill, you know what? That's out of my oven. That's what that is. That is a grill for putting steaks on, and that's out of my oven. So I just started playing around with a few things and just started very, very simple stuff. So I didn't have any dioramas at that stage. So very simple, using a screen with the figure in front of the screen. And that's how I just started and just got a lot better at doing some poses. And then it really became about putting some things together. So like trying to get the lighting right, and trying to get the poses right and picking a couple of characters to put together. And I kept it very simple at the start, just as a sort of learning about it. And I would follow loads of other people, look at their tips and how they're lighting it and the set pieces. And so there's just a few photographs here. Also, this is a good place for me just to keep a repository of my photos rather than have like 400 million on my phone and in the cloud. So sort of thought I'd put some of these together, and again, it's more of a sort of evolution, because some of these are all quite early on and things that I took over the last few years. I have got a lot better at it. I've tried different techniques as well. I've moved on to things like a light box, which is great when you get the pose right for the character, and you get the exposure right on the picture, and you get everything around it right, and you can get it all in the frame. And I've done some ones with some very sort of simple set pieces and just a couple of characters, just getting used to the posing. And a lot of these just because these are my favourite characters, which is the whole point of what I collect, to be honest. Anyway, I just collect the ones that I love. And so I've tried that sort of thing, and then I did get into buying a few actual physical dioramas at the start, and I got some very basic, like, street scene stuff to begin with. And then I went and got some greenery as well, so you could do some, sort of like, island pictures or woodland pictures and forest pictures and that sort of thing. And then I just expanded the dioramas for set pieces in the city, and bought bigger walls, because some of them were great for the smaller characters, but when you got a big Hulk or something like that, you want something that actually fits in the frame, and trying to get the angles right and the depth perception right. So a load of these sort of things that have been working okay, and every now and again I do get it right, and they do come out well. And then recently I just bought a lot more actual physical dioramas. I bought some grass scenery and some sort of ornaments that are actually from aquariums, so they look like forest scenes and actual. I think when you've got characters actually picking things up, it's great to do the pose, and I do love doing a very simple pose. Also, it doesn't take a lot of time to do those ones, to set them up as well. But I do like, actually, I think the ones where it's tangible, they're touching it and it's physical, and you can see them sat in their environment. It looks quite real. So these are the sort of things that I've just been getting used to now, and I'm getting a lot better with the lighting, and a lot better with the scenery, and a lot better with the posing as well, because some of these characters, I can get them in a great pose, and then I just can't get them to stand up, and they try and catch it in like the 1 second before they fall over or knock the rest of the set over. So whilst I've been rambling on here in the background, hopefully you've seen a few of my pictures going through, and all of these are ones that I've taken. And again, I think there are a few that I do get it right, and there's a few that I'm quite pleased with, and I think they've come out quite well, and they are some of my favourites. So I'm going to keep going with this because I do like this, and I might theme some of these episodes. I might just put a few videos out there that have got somewhere it's all about, you know, the scenery and the diorama, and it might be some, like here, a couple of examples here. These are comic book covers that I try to recreate. And again, some of my favourite comic covers from the past, but also some of the Marvel comics that were quite easy and simple to recreate. And I don't do loads of Photoshop editing. In fact, I don't do any Photoshop editing. I'm not great at doing that sort of thing, but equally I just try and keep it very simple and make it about the figures and just trying to capture something. So these are ones that I've done here, and again, here's some other ones where I think I'm quite pleased with these pictures. I think they've come out okay, and a lot of these will be on my Instagram page, so you know, at Mike Marvel Show, you can see that over there as well. But that's it. This is a bit self-indulgent. This might lead to me doing more of these sort of videos where I just drop some of these pictures in that I've done, and just to share a few of those things. And again, if you are taking photographs of your legends and you've got any tips for me, anything about little portable lights that you use, and where's the best place to get it in, very simple dioramas or little accessories, that sort of thing, stick it in the comments, let me know, because I'd love to have that information and love to know what you're doing. And if you're doing pictures, hit me up, send them, let me know. Tell me where your Instagram pages are and where you're posting your pictures. And if I'm not following you already, and I probably am, so following loads of you, but if I'm not following you already, then I will. I'll get over there and join in. And that's it for this little video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much. And I'm now off to get back to some posing of the figures. Not me. I never do posing. Thanks very much. See you next time.